Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to see the history of A.P.J Abdul Kalam. He was born in a poor family in Rameshwaram in Tamil Nadu. He belonged to a fisherman family. At the young age, he has a friend called Jalaluddin. At that time, he was the only person who used to tell stories to A.P.J Abdul Kalam. He used to tell the inventions and the history of the countries and the great leaders. A lot of time he used to spend time with Jalaluddin on the seashore. His house was located near to the beach in Rameshwaram. So he used to spend a lot of time with the Jalaluddin. That time he used to tell about the stories. In 1940, around World War II, he used to ask a lot of questions to Jalaluddin regarding which country will win, who is the leader, who is the captain, so what will happen during the World War? So like that, he used to ask a lot of questions in his childhood, and Jalaluddin used to tell all the answers to Abdul Kalam. Somehow he had completed his school education. During his school education, he used to collect tamarind seeds and sell it to the local shops, and he will earn some amount of rupees. Later, during the World War II, that time the train transportation is stopped in Rameswaram. So a newspaper delivery boy was required. So Abdul Kalam worked as a newspaper delivery boy, and every morning he used to deliver newspaper to the local villagers. Then he go to school. In the end, at the evening, he used to come and work with his father. So even at that childhood age, he used to travel around 1 kilometer to go and read books from the library and Jalaluddin. After completing his school education, he needs to during his fifth grade, Siga Subramani Iyer, who was a teacher, taking a class on how birds fly. After explaining, he asked a question. How many of you understand? Only one person raised the hand, which is Abdul Kalam, and said, "Sir, I don't understand." Then the teacher asked, "How many of you understand?" In the entire class. Out of 40, 30 members raised their hands and said, "We don't understand." Then at the evening, he take all of the students to the beach, and there he taught a lesson how birds fly. In the sea, there are a lot of seagulls and other birds around him. So he take the class there, and there Abdul Kalam sits the dream to fly in the sky. So after completing his school education, he wants to join a college. So without having any proper guidance, he took BSc Physics. The latter only he realized he wants to join engineering, but unfortunately he joined physics, and then he also completed the degree. Actually, he has completed the wrong degree. Then he has to join engineering college, but he had no money to join engineering college. And Jogra is an Abdul Kalam sister, not own sister, some relatives. So she used to sell his bangles and jewels, and gave 1,000 rupees, which is which he used to join for engineering college. Then he was studying very hard engineering college. Because of his poor, actually he was a Muslim. His roommate in college, his roommates were one is a Christian, another one is a Hindu, and he was a Muslim. During his college days, he he changed himself to vegetarian because he was poor. He cannot afford to eat non-veg. Then the hostel itself appointed him as a veg canteen committee member, veg canteen in charge. So that much level he was so poor, but he entire college he was studied using his scholarship only. So after completing his college education, he got two job opportunities. One is at the defense, another one is at the air force. So his dream was to fly, to become a pilot. So he goes to the interview. 250% came for the interview and 9% got selected. But they require only 8%. And the ninth person was Abdul Kalam. He was rejected. Then he gone to defense. There he was easily selected. And at the age of 27, he got a job. And he worked with the first project, hovercraft, for 3 years. Before completing the project, it got cancelled by the government because to come up with the new technology. Then another project, Gem, which is also cancelled. Another project in cooperation with France. That one also before completed it was cancelled. So totally he lost around 7 years of failure. Three projects which he worked very hard. During that time, the person working with him called him as a countryman, but he never gave up. He worked very hard. Sometimes he used to work day and night without sleep, even after criticizing and everything. The projects were cancelled, and he was so disappointed. Then, then there is another project called SLV3. In SLV3, they started working. It recovers around 6 lakh subpods for subpods. He was the only person who takes care, and he needs to talk with the suppliers, college students for new technologies. So after making SLV3, the missile the rocket is going to launch. It was failed. So again, second time also failed, and finally third time only it was succeeded. Then after 3 to 4 years, he joined. He was promoted and joined in new projects like Agni, Prithvi, SLV, and PSLV. Agni is a missile which go and target at 2000 kilometers. Prithvi is a 3000 kilometer, like that. There are a lot of projects he worked with. So at first time they planned to launch Agni missile. It was failed by a small mistake which cost millions of dollars. Then the 1 year again they created everything, and second time before the day of launch it was stopped by some minor problems. On the third time, Agni was succeeded. So before the day of Agni success, he met a minister. Minister came for launching the Agni. That time he asked Abdul Kalam, "What do you want if you you will win tomorrow. The missile will going to be successful tomorrow on what you want in return. Abdul Kalam said, I want 1 lakh trees. So he was so such a passion for planting trees. The government then allocated 10, around 10 to 12 years of lot of projects. And another one successful project was Pokhran 2. He was operated as a main person in the Pokhran 2 project. During his entire time, he used to work very hard. Sometimes he used to work day and night without a sleep. And he was criticized by his team members while he was promoted. At the age of 71, Congress government made him as a president of India. He was the 11th president of India from 2002 to 2007. At the age of after finishing his president, he joined. Actually, he's not joined. He worked as a professor and encouraging students. So he was called as a people's president. At the age of 83, he loved passion. He was so passionate in teaching. So at the age of 83, while teaching, he was tired. He got many awards like Padma Bhushan, and Bharat Ratna Award. In 2015, United Nations recognized him as a World Students Day. World Students Day. So okay guys, so far we have seen the history of Abdul Kalam. At 27 he got job. At 71 he was the president of India because of hard work. So believe in future and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank you.